Hello again and welcome back to Scott and Wanda's World. The Fat Ugly One is back with another one of his bullshit beer reviews. Fat Man sits in a shed talking about the beer that he's currently drinking, videos, whatever you want to call them. Totally up to you, really. Is what it is. How are you doing? Been a long week. End of the week. Here, when this is recorded, it might go out tonight, it might go out tomorrow. I've got no idea. No idea. Irrelevant to you. You'll see it when you see it. Probably be tonight. Anyway, Sainsbury's recently dropped about 3 or 4 new beers into their craft beer range. They dropped in a By the Horns beer, which was a cold IPA. Picked up they had a West Coast IPA from By the Horns, which was a warped reverb. I think that's now disappeared, sadly, which was really good. There's a new Vocation cherry sour called Death by Cherries. If you're interested in a sour beer, £3 a can as well. And this one I've been looking for this for a couple of weeks, in all honesty, because it pricked my interest. From Northern Monk. Now we might get into Northern Monk as we progress through the video, because I've got some thoughts, and anybody that knows me knows I don't have a lot of thoughts. I'm very forthright and outspoken. So depending on how this goes, it could go one or two ways. I could really like it, and I could be wrong with the assumption that I'm making in my brain at this moment in time, or it's going to be a bucket of shit, and then we can go off on one. But it's Northern Monk, and it's their fruit crumble with custard pale ale. Now this was a moth to a flame for me. Northern Monk, one of the, I think, over the last 2 or 3 years, really solid, top tier breweries putting beer into supermarkets. If you saw a Northern Monk beer in the drop, 9 times out of 10 it would be really good. The last few that I've picked up from Northern Monk have been dreadful. Rocket Lolly, what else was there? The other, whatever. There was another one. Just dread. Can't remember what it was. There was another one. Awful. Just terrible stuff. And it seems to me they're beginning to sully slightly their reputation into supermarkets. I'm hoping this. I called it undrinkable shite. What was it? Brains gone numb. I'm sure you'll put a comment in the comment box. Anyway, let's go on with this beer. Fruit crumble with custard pale ale. 4.5% ABV. It isn't a proper fruit crumble without lashings of creamy custard. This was £3. Let's see what it says on the can. Before we go any further, I'm going to be completely honest. My good mate Dean from Dean's Beer Reviews put a video up yesterday of this. I have seen it. I'm going to go in as completely unbiased as I normally do, but go and give Dean a watch, because he's always worth watching. It's got a little diagram saying berries, custard and crumble. Ingredients: water, malted barley, wheat oats, blueberry, blackberry, hops, vanilla, natural flavours and yeast. I still trying to remember what that bloody beer was that was just shocking. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's irrelevant for this one. Wish me luck. Got the hopped glass. I have a Northern Monk glass somewhere. Oh, it's the Seabrooks one. So, here we go. What are your thoughts on Northern Monk lately? For me, they're in danger of disappearing down Tiny Rebel route. Looks like a sour strawberry coloured, hazy, carbonations pinging away, slightly off-white, pinkish tinge to the head. Very sweet. Very nuclear sweet. There is like a custardy aroma. You're picking up that sort of blackberry, fruity, sort of tartness to it as well. And there is like a pastry, vanilla sort of vibe to it. It smells, it's not like it's going to be for me. Cheers. Who is that aimed at? Who's it aimed at? Horrible, 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 horrible beer. I don't understand. I don't understand how a brewery with the name of Northern Monk and the reputation of Northern Monk think that's acceptable to put in a supermarket. They're taking it from mugs. Fruit crumble with custard. Overly sweet, slightly tart, adjunct heavy bullshit. They are at real danger, in my eyes, of heading down the route of Tiny Rebel, where at least 75% of their beers that I've had lately have been rubbish. Brewdog, that they're predominantly rubbish. As I said earlier, you used to walk into a supermarket, see a Northern Monk beer. What have I got here? I don't know. The Faith series. Faith series are very good. Do they do North Star or Death Star? Whichever series they did, very, very good. And they're in the real danger, for me, of losing that when they're knocking out absolute garbage like that into a supermarket and think it's acceptable to charge us £3 to pay for it. I've paid £3 for it. I'm fucking livid. I can't remember what the last one. It's come to me. Flake and sauce. Flake and sauce. So we've had this. Flake and sauce. Rocket lolly. What the fuck is going on? What the hell is going on? Is it a joke? Are they taking the piss now? I don't get it. I don't get the whole ethos between a really standout brewery, supermarket brewery of the year, probably 2 years running, and they're putting this shit onto the shelves and thinking it's acceptable. I don't get it. It's borderline offensive. It's offensive. That beer's offensive. I know Dean didn't like it. I'm completely with him. I think why they're messing around with this sort of rubbish is completely beyond me. I pick it up for shits and giggles, but it's not even funny anymore. It's an absolute joke. Um, Northern Monk crumble with custard, fruit crumble with custard, pale ale. There are no redeeming features about that beer at all. None, zero. If you see it, I wouldn't pick it up. I would divert and get somewhere else because you're going to be wasting your money. Um, it baffles me. I'm going to go now because I'm getting very annoyed. If you've had this, then let me know in the comments what you think of it. If you haven't had it, don't fucking bother. You're wasting your money. Go up to Morrison's and get 4 for 3 on Franciscana. You get 3 bottles for £6.75. You got £6.75 free, and don't even touch that. It's fucking rubbish. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. There's a subscribe button, and me, I want to see you soon.